So what would you say to someone who is in that kind of like situation right now? They're really struggling right now. Maybe they're in a relationship, maybe they're not in a relationship, maybe they want a relationship, and they're redefining themselves right now. What advice would you give them to actually get started in redefining?
For the relationship aspect, they have to get clear as to, first, what are the ideas that you have about relationships? Like, if you like you have to do soul searching if you don't know at this point. But if you don't know how you feel about relationships, really, you're going to continue to repeat the cycle and have those same relationships over and over. I used to think all relationships hold me back. I thought I was going to be single forever. I never was that woman that wanted to be married, have kids. That was not me. I was businesswoman. No, I don't need a man for nothing. And men held me back. And so I was in repeat offender relationships where every single time I proved myself right that men hold me back because I cast them to play their part in my story called my life. But it wasn't until I had the epiphany or the realization that I had that mindset that I was then able to break the cycle. So what is it that you think about relationships? And if you have the negative idea of all men are jerks or all men cheat, guess what? That's what you're going to get all the time. How can you change that? I had to change all men hold me back. I had to convert that to just being open to the possibility that a man could actually help me reach heightened levels of success. At the time, it was impossible. I didn't think it was no man on the, it was unfathomable. But I just said, be open to the idea that that could happen. And Grant came into my life almost immediately. And, so the first thing to do is look at what it is you're saying about relationships. Are the men saying all women are psychos? Or what is it? And how can you convert that? And then being very clear as to what you want out of a relationship. Write down your list of all the things that you want in your ideal partner so that when they do show up in your universe, you'll be able to recognize all of the character traits. So it's not like you're just going off of how you feel this in love thing or more of a looks kind of a thing. I always had my guy was going to be 6'2" with green eyes. So it prevented me from seeing Grant, who had all the other attributes on my list, except for the first two, which was 6'2" and green eyes. So it prevented me from seeing him for 13 months because I was looking for that. And so write down the list of everything that you want in the ideal partner, and then write another list of what that ideal partner would write about their ideal woman or man. And you write that down and then critique yourself. That's what I did back then. I looked at, what do I want? What would he want on his list? And then I saw all the areas where I needed to improve, or I was never going to show up in that man's universe. And I'm telling you, when you do those two easy little steps, write this list, write that list, you can see it better when it's in front of you.